if you have a frequency table, we can make from this a histogram. Go for it. Go for it. A histogram where this is going to be your interval. Can you see that? Let me zoom in a little bit. Interval, use units from problem, right? This is your frequency. This could be days, students, etc. Okay? And I am going to use the numbers I have here. Okay, I'm going to use these numbers. So I'll go from 5 to 10, and 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Okay? And I'm going to use highlighters here. I'm going to say that this column right here is what I use down here. And yeah, and the frequency that goes down the y-axis. So in this case, we go 3, 6, 7, right? 6, 7. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, let's say. And so you would use these numbers to guide you for the y scale. And so for the first bar is 3 high, right? 3. This one is 6. And the next one is 7. 6, 7. You got the colors and everything? Okay. I found out I'm colorblind. The news came out of the purple instead of out of the blue. Anyways, so that's a histogram. So I'm actually going to box this in. You know what? I do want to talk about the zipper. Okay, I will say this. Use the zipper if you skip values, okay? This is something that you want to make sure you have that. Okay, you use that here. Did I need it in this case? Actually, in this case, I actually did not need it. Because think about it, if this is 0 to 5, and then you go up by 5s, like the gaps, every gap represents 5. So my example here did not need a zipper. Okay? Then from here, we're going to go to frequency polygon. I'm using way too much space, I'm telling you already, but frequency polygon, connect midpoints. What I'm going to say here, start with histogram. Connect midpoints. That's what I'm going to say here. And if this doesn't make sense to you, this is a strategy that I use for this. Okay. So I'm going to use the 5, 10, 15, 20 again. And this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. And I will make my bars again. And then I will use a red pen and just make dots halfway through. And remember, these bars could be non-existent. If there's nothing in that bin, it could go right along the x-axis. That's what you do. Okay, you make the point right along the x-axis. And then you just connect. Okay. This is the Freq polygon, okay? There we go. So there you have that. I do have this here, right? That frequency polygon. Do we want to put sample size right under N here? I don't know where you're at with your study sheet. Go find N and just say that's a sample size, okay? That is a word that's important to know, or the two words, I guess. But that's like what you're sampling, right? Like that's what you're considering for your data set, okay? So I have that. I don't know if there's anything today that you kind of needed to review or add to this. I'm stopping now. Oh, number line. Line plot, sorry. I didn't do line plots yet. How I'm going to make this work. So now you got to be creative, right? I'm going to try to get the line plot in here. Or did I do line plots? I don't think so. Line plots. I'm going to zoom into this. I would say data goes into L1, then sort. Okay? Then you make a line. I will say data, sort, label, mean, median, mode. And just make your line like this. You should have a label here, label and units. Sorry, you can't see that. Label units, scale. For scale, use smallest and largest to help you with that. Now it's starting to look like a real study sheet, right? One of your study sheets. Some of you should make like a little crash course on how to write small and legible, okay? But line plots, scale uses smallest and largest. If it's sorted, then you can look at it, right? Oh, I'm going from -5 all the way to 100. I better make sure that whatever scale I'm using, make sure there's enough room for all of those numbers. And then you just plot the numbers where they're supposed to be. Stack doubles, right? And so forth. I hope this helps.